Welcome back. We are going to talk about successful people and how they start their days. Done some research on this, actually talked to a couple of extremely successful entrepreneurs that are in my sphere. And it's funny, when I talk to multiple people, no matter what industry it's in, there's always some kind of, it leaves clues, right? Success leaves clues. So today we're going to talk about how to spend your mornings like a successful icon, influencer, entrepreneur. Okay. So every entrepreneur seems to have like their secret to success. Okay. And we're going to talk about that today on the Productive Not Busy podcast.
You're listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast, where our mission is to make you more money so you'll have less stress and more free time. It's all about mindset, attitude, and taking action. And your host, Wayne Weathersby, knows how to make that happen. He's negotiated and closed over $150 million in contracts while building businesses with proven success strategies that he wants to share with you. So if you're ready to make some real money, then let's get to it. Here's Coach Wayne.
For some of those people, it's an ability to think outside of the box and take some risks. Okay. For others, it's staying humble, even when faced with huge success. Every entrepreneur is different, of course. You'll notice that there are some things that they seem to share. And that's where I was going with the beginning of this. It leaves clues and some consistencies. For instance, talk to almost any successful business owner, and they'll tell you that a good morning routine is the key really to unlocking endless opportunities, because that sets the tone for your day. So here are some of the things that I've written down that you can do to spend your morning like an icon, influencer, superstar, and entrepreneur. Okay. First one, pretty simple. Every single one of them said, wake up early. Well, you don't have to be an early bird to get the worm in business necessarily. It often helps. According to people like Richard Branson, the entrepreneur behind Virgin and Virgin Airlines, wherever he is in the world, he makes a concentrated effort to get up at 5 a.m. And as much as he travels, that can be a challenge. So he believes that getting up early helps him to spend more time with the family before he gets down to business, instead of trying to interweave it. Trying to go to bed a little earlier than usual and waking up earlier, right? Research definitely proves that many successful people wake up well before the workday begins. So how could you spend an extra hour before your commute or before going to your office at the house? A lot of stuff can happen in that time. A lot of positive stuff. Number 2, be prepared. How long do you spend each morning just trying to work out which task you would be tackling first? Figuring out a schedule can take a lot of crucial time for your productivity out of your routine. That's why it's so helpful to plan ahead. Time block. I'm a big proponent of time blocking. At the end of each workday, put 10 minutes aside to make a list of things that you need to do first the next day. I have 3 buckets or 3 piles, right? I have a must do, a have to do, and like to do list. And I put them in their according buckets. This way you can start your morning with a focus on what you need to get done and avoid anything that might put you on the path of procrastination. Number 3 is exercise. All of them said exercise, believe it or not. Exercise can do incredible things for the body and the mind, no doubt. If you think about it, studies show that regular exercise increases your energy level and strengthens your cognitive abilities, the way you think, clear-headedness. A few minutes of sweating before you can also help you clear your mind for the day and all of the stuff that comes ahead and reduce stress to get your stress level down before you start your day. If you're wondering how to use that extra 30 minutes you've added to your morning each day, a mini workout could be that thing. Follow up with a healthy breakfast to nourish your brain too. I went years without that, and that was a big mistake. Kickstart your metabolism, give you the energy that you need to handle the day. Drink some cold water too. I have a glass of water that I leave by my bedside, and every morning that's the first thing I do. I sit up, I say it's going to be a great day, and then I drink my full glass of water. Kind of kickstarts your insides, right? Ariana Huffington says that she always starts her morning with a tall glass of water. That was specifically in the article. Number 4, do the toughest job first. Trying to plan your day to facilitate success. That's a true winner. Start with the toughest task first. The idea of eating the frog comes from Mark Twain, and it basically means that you handle the thing you least want to do first, which makes everything else more enjoyable and easier. If you overcome your biggest challenge first, then everything else you do will feel easier in comparison. Plus, tackling and accomplishing a challenge first, if you do that first thing, is a great way to motivate yourself. Because once that success hits you, it's like a motivating opportunity. So, and then there's a company called Lifehacker. Gina Trapani is her name. Your mind is clear first thing in the morning, and you're not getting distracted by other demands. This is your chance to get that thing done. I like that. And number 5, get rid of distractions. If you're going to seize the day like a successful entrepreneur, it's important to avoid distractions. That means not constantly checking your emails, checking your social media posts, seeing how many likes you have, being disappointed that you didn't get any likes, finding out who unfollowed you, drowning in all the BS emails that you get. All of that stuff can definitely take you off track. Starting the day with a heavy focus on your social media and phone alerts means you're more likely to get easily distracted throughout the day to see what the results of that was. So to start the day in a more helpful way, why not try an activity that relaxes you? Up to 90% of the doctor's visits reported per year are from stress-related problems. If exercise doesn't lower your stress level, when you wake up, find something else that does. Music, taking the dog for a walk, something. Number 6, illuminate the possibilities. Finally, if you're struggling to start the day on the right note, brighten things up. Turning on multiple lights around the home and opening your curtains, something that basic, and getting some natural light will actively wake you up. It's the best way to tell the brain that the day has started. Natural light actually tells your body to stop producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleep. There you go. Get outside and breathe. Breathe some fresh air. Natural light and a fresh dose of great outdoors will put you in a great mood for work. If you can't quite make it outside, don't panic. Brighten your indoors. Open some windows. Open some curtains. That will help. And last but not least, find your own routine. These are just some examples of how to spend your morning, how to spend them like a mega successful, influencing entrepreneur. Remember, you can always put your own spin on these things. They're just suggestions. Find out what works for you and add some rituals to your own. The key to this is just like everything else that we talk about on this show is you have to take the first step. You have to take action to make any of this happen. Once you find what works, you'll stick with it. Hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, take care, sell a bunch, and say something nice to somebody.
You've been listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast with Coach Wayne. Join us next time for more money-making strategies to help you have less stress and more free time. Follow us on Facebook at Productive Not Busy, on Instagram at frontline.coach.wayne, and on Twitter at Wayne New Jr. And remember, be productive, not busy.